Assalamu alaikum. I am Dr. Syed Azhar. In this first lecture of linear algebra, we will study linear equations, system of two linear equations, consistent or inconsistent systems, and in the last we will study equivalent systems. First thing first, what is linear algebra? In geometry, basically we visualize things, and in algebra we generalize them. So in linear algebra, we merge the visualization of geometry and generalization of algebra to handle different mathematical problems. The slope-intercept form of a straight line There are so many forms of a straight line, but we will study only in this lecture slope-intercept form. Linear equation are straight lines, both are same. So in this straight line, y is equal to mx plus c. M is basically representing the slope of straight line and c is representing the intercept. Intercept means y-intercept. So this shows that this straight line y is equal to mx plus c will pass through the y-axis at c. So for example, we have a straight line y is equal to 3x plus 1. So let us draw the graph of this straight line in the xy plane. So to draw the graph, we have to know about the intercepts of this straight line. So for x-intercept, put if we take y is equal to 0, then we obtain 3x plus 1 equals 0, implies that x is equal to minus 1 over 3. Hence, we obtain a point xy in the xy plane, which is minus 1 over 3, 0. Similarly, for y-intercept, take x is equal to 0. Then you will get x equals 0 means y is equal to 1. This gives another point in the xy plane, which is 0, 1. So this point 0, 1 is basically on the y-axis 0, 1. So this one is the 0, 1 point. And minus 1 over 3, 0. Say this one is minus 1, so minus 1 over 3 will be this point. So let us join these two points with the help of a straight line. So this straight line is basically representing y is equal to 3x plus 1. So this is the technique to draw a straight line. So for straight line, you need to know about only two intercepts, nothing else. If you want to find any other point, then you can, but these two intercepts are enough to draw a straight line. Now we move toward the system of two straight lines. So the standard form of system of two straight lines in two unknowns, two straight lines in two unknowns is a 1x plus b1y is equal to c1, a 2x plus b2y is equal to c2. Here we will take different types of two straight lines and we will discuss its solution. Example 1, minus x plus y is equal to 1 and x plus y is equal to 1. First of all, you have to know about consistent and inconsistent. What is meant by consistent? If a system has solution, then such a system will be known as consistent system. If the system has no solution, then such a system is known as inconsistent system. For example, we have a system consisting of these two straight lines and we want to study its solution. So a simple way to find its solution is just add or subtract these two equations. If we add them, then we get 2y is equal to 2 gives us y is equal to 1. Substitute this value of y in first equation or in second equation, you will get x is equal to 0. So the solution of this system is xy is equal to 0 and 1. But here we want to find its solution graphically. So for this purpose, we have to draw the graph of these straight lines first. So let's represent the first equation minus x plus y is equal to 1 by L1 and the second straight line x plus y equals 1 by L2. Use the previous technique and draw these two straight lines. You will get L1, this straight line is basically minus x plus y is equal to 1. And this straight line is representing this straight line L2, which is x plus y is equal to 1. And the point of intersection of these two is 0, 1. Remember, the point of intersection of straight line is representing the solution of the system. So this system has solution. Graphically we obtained its solution 0, 1. Look at the solution, both are same, but the techniques are different. Since these two straight lines are not parallel and these two are intersecting each other at a single point, so its solution is unique. And we obtained its solution, so this system is a consistent system. Now let us take another example. The second example is minus x plus y is equal to 1 and minus x plus y is equal to 0. Say this equation is represented by L1 and this equation, the second equation, is represented by a symbol L2. You can represent these two equations by some other symbols instead of L1 and L2. That's up to you. Here we are interested in its solution. If we add these two, then we get, if we subtract, then what we will get? We will get 0 is equal to 1. Is it acceptable? No. 0 equals 1 shows that this system has no solution. Since this system has no solution, so this system is an inconsistent system. Now let's draw these two straight lines in the xy plane and use the previous technique to draw the graph of these two straight lines. You have to find the intercepts of these two straight lines and you will obtain this graph. This straight line is basically representing L2 and this straight line is basically representing L1. Look at these two straight lines. Basically these two straight lines are parallel and they are not intersecting. So this shows that these two equations has no solution, means the system is inconsistent. Now let's move toward the third example of this topic. Example 3, say we have minus x plus y equals 1, say this one is our L1, and minus 2x plus 2y is equal to 2, say this one is our second straight line. By addition subtraction you can find its solution, and later on we will discuss such type of solutions. Let's move towards the solution of this system consisting of these two straight lines graphically. Since its intercept is 1, so say this is the graph of L1. Now let's draw this one. You can use the previous technique of intercepts, using intercepts. Actually this straight line is lying above the first straight line. Look at the graph of these two straight lines. Basically L1 and L2 are overlapping. So each and every point on this straight line is basically the solution of this system. So here this system has infinite number of solutions. Since the system has solution, so this system is also a consistent system. So let's draw a chart to memorize this discussion easily. System of straight lines. So for example, the system is consistent. Unique solution and infinite number of solutions. And in inconsistent system, the system has no solution. In this case, basically the straight lines are parallel. And in this system, in case of unique solution, the straight lines are intersecting each other at a single point. And in this case, basically the straight lines are overlapping. So this is the conclusion of the solution of the system of straight lines. You can generalize this idea from 2 straight lines to 3 straight lines, system consisting of 4 straight lines, and so on. Think about the XYZ plane. Say this one is X axis, this one is Y axis, this one is Z axis. So this plane is basically XY plane, this one is YZ plane, and this one is XZ plane. So the intersection of these 3 planes is basically the origin, and the intersection of these 2 planes is basically the y-axis. Similarly, the intersection of these 2 is basically the x-axis, and from these 2 we obtained z-axis. The last topic of today's lecture is equivalent system. The 2 systems of linear equations are said to be equivalent if and only if both the systems have the same solution.